Jungkook, Jungkook, I am home. I called out as I walked into the house, taking off my shoes slowly. Mom, what? Jungkook sees my warmly walking down the stairs in her nightclub. Jungkook, why are you still awake, Mom? I asked softly, seeing her tired eyes. Mom, your little sister doesn't want to sleep. She said she wants to wait for you. Her voice was gentle and full of love. I chuckled touched by how sweet my sister was. Jungkook, that little troublemaker, smile. Have you eaten, Mom? Mom, yes, I did. But what about you? Have you had your dinner? Are you hungry, Jungkook? Don't worry, Mom. I already ate with tea. I flopped down on my couch and with relief. Mom, you had dinner with tea? She asked curiously, sitting beside me. Jungkook nodded. Yes, Mom, alone. She raised her eyebrow, teasing me. Jungkook, it's not what you think, Mom. I laughed nervously. He's my boss. I'm just his employee. Mom giggled softly. Yeah, but as far as I know, it's not common for Chi to have dinner with his employee alone. She stood up and walked into the kitchen, still smirking. I chuckled and shook my head. Soon my phone buzzed. I pulled it out from my pocket and smiled at cute emoji he had sent. Text from the emoji. I replied with the same emoji smile to myself just as I placed the phone down. It was again. Jungkook smiled. Wow, didn't he just text me again? I replied to the new message. Then suddenly my phone started ringing. I frowned slightly when I saw 10 a.m. I quickly answered and brought the phone to my ear. Jungkook, hello, are you going to sleep? His voice was calm but curious. I realized it was still in the living room. I picked towards the kitchen, grabbed my bag and walked upstairs to my room. Tehung Pubite Afran was staring at my phone. He didn't reply. I pressed in my ears and leaned against the headboard. Tehung Jungkook, sorry, I was heading up to my room. Sorry to keep you waiting. Tehung, stop, it's fine. Are you going to sleep? Jungkook, I was about to. Tehung, don't play. Stay and chat with me. He chuckled lightly and the sound made my heart flutter. Are you alone? Jungkook, yes. His voice was soft, almost shy. I smiled as an idea popped into my mind. Are you sure? No, maybe there's someone else in the room. Jungkook, are you trying to scare me? His deep voice made me but my cheek tried not to laugh. I cleared my throat and sat up straight. Since when? I didn't do anything. I lied, enjoying this little teasing. Jungkook, don't look outside the window, okay? His voice dropped low. You never know if the white ghost follow you home. My eyes wide and I quickly turned to look at my window. What? I gulped hair reaching. I tried to act calm. Whatever, I am going to sleep. Okay, bye. I hung up quickly and threw my phone aside. It was again, and the window heard thumping fast. Calm down, don't listen to what he said. I got up and rushed to the closed curtain. I breathed out slowly and walked backwards. Suddenly, I bumped into the bed and jumped. I clutched my chest. Okay. It's nothing. I climbed into bed and pulled the blanket over myself, but just then what was that? I whispered, shaking. Another then loud frown. I screamed, hiding myself under the blanket. Next morning, I fixed my glass and walked into the office. I first near the entrance when I saw the large poster of Tej. Jungkook smiled. He looked innocent here. Suddenly someone grabbed my hand and pulled me up towards the wall. Jungkook, I gave wide eyes as he took off his sunglasses slightly and glared at me. Tehung, are you going to die? He said coldly. Jungkook, what? I blinked. Furious. I have a dark circle because of you. Jungkook, wow, what did I do? You and your white ghost joke kept me awake the whole night. I couldn't hold it. Tehun, this is not funny. Stop smiling. He sniffed, but I couldn't stop smiling. He looked adorable and angry. He fixed his sunglasses and walked up to stare while I am straight my suit, still laughing quietly. Tehun stayed. I set my desk. I am falling flatly. The door opened and Jimin entered with a smile. Jimin, morning. Get your office like you asked. He placed the cup of my table. I removed my sunglasses and set them down. He looked at me and gasped loudly, Jimin, what happened to you? You look like a panda. I glared at him. Did I ask for your opinion? Jimin, did you even sleep in 1 hour? That is because of somebody. Jimin confused who? Jungkook, Cheon, Jungkook. Jimin burst into laughter. Jimin, what did he do this time? Frustrated, he and his stupid white coat joke kept me up all night. I took a long sip of coffee. Jimin, well, at least this time he can affect you this much. He teased. I glared at him. Anyway, has Youngie Jimmy Nopwa. Then I called him about what manufacturing progress. We need rest to talk, but he didn't answer. Jimmy, maybe he is busy. Sunny, whatever. If he called, tell him to come here. Jimmy nodded and turned to leave. Oh, and before you go, send Jungkook in. Jimmy smiled. Jimmy, of course. Jungkook POV Jimin, Jimin Jungkook, Tae is looking for you. Jungkook, okay, thanks. I grabbed my things and headed to Tae office. I knocked a few times and went in. He was sitting with his arms folded. I snapped. He pointed at the chair for me to sit. I slowly sat down to home. Go ahead. His gear was strong. I've been presenting the report, standing up as I walk around the room, listening. Jungkook, I think this part could help with our content. Tang nodded. It's not great, but it could do. I smiled slightly, feeling relieved. He leaned against the table and stared at me. Suddenly, he tattled his head, then leaned down towards me. Jungkook, Tae? I asked, softly, frozen in place. He reached for my glass and gently took them off. I blinked, adjusted to the blurry view. Then softly, I don't quite get it. He looked into my eyes. You have eyes that make you attractive, but these glasses hide them. My heart skipped a beat. I stared at him, not knowing what to say. Jungkook POV. I walked out of the drying my hands with a tissue. My eyes lifted to the mirror in front of me, and my reflection stared back. My heart felt strange, like something warm was slowly expanding inside me. Jungkook, what's wrong with me? I whispered softly. I still fixed on the mirror. Suddenly, the moment from earlier came rushed back into my mind. Flashback. You have eyes that make you attractive, but these space are in that way. He said in with a soft voice, his tone teasing, but his eyes serious. My heart escaped a beat. I didn't know what to say. My mind slowly reached for my glass. Jungkook, do you like them? I asked shyly, looking at them through my lens. He leaned slowly. He nodded slowly. I hate it that I like them. His voice was almost a whisper as he looked right at me. Then he gently took my space and placed them back on my face with both hands. His was soft. After that, he leaned back in his seat, folding his arm with a calm but uneven expression in the flashback. I stared at my reflection again and slowly took off my glasses. Jungkook, do I really look better without them? I whispered, tattled my head. My heart was beating so fast now I cuddled softly and shook my hand. Jungkook, calm down, heart, I said, smiling to myself before pulling my then POB, I sat on the couch, the TV playing in front of me, my nails were between my teeth. I wasn't watching the screen at all. My thoughts were somewhere else, someone else. My eyes closed for a moment. Jungkook in memory. You liked him, Tae? I remembered him asking, his voice searching mine. I had nodded, feeling my cheek grow warm. My eyes had turned from his eyes to his slowly, thinking he looked cute. I smiled to myself and sat folding my arms as I leaned back on the couch. Suddenly I heard a voice, Yongi, you are all smiley. I turned quickly and saw Yongi standing with a smile on his face. I cleared my throat and sat up straight. Yongi, I brought you your favorite bread. He placed it on the table in front of me and sat beside me and gazing at the TV. This movie again? Then what's wrong with it? It's a good movie, I replied coldly, try to act calm. Yungi, you've been seeing it 1,000 times, he said, giving me a knowing look. I glared at him, but he just smiled. Youngie, why don't we go and watch a new together? There's a new film out and people say it's really good. He looked at me hopefully. Tehun, it's a waste of time. I'm busy. Plus, there's a movie right here. I said, popping at the TV. Without Without a word, he grabbed the remote and turned off the TV. I signed and turned to face him. Yongi, this isn't the same as watching it at the cinema. Watching the movie here, it can't be really happy experience. Tehun, how many times must I told you I'm busy? I can't waste time. You know this company? It's my source of happiness. I spoke firmly, but he pouted at my word. Yongi, then marry me. It's not your source of happiness. I turned and looked at him with a flex expression. Tehung, really, Yongi? That's hurt. Tehung, he said, putting his hand on his like he was truly in. I rolled my eyes. Tehung, if you already know the answer, why ask you, Yongi? Because I was hoping you'd say something different. He groaned, leaning back dramatically. My heart hurt. He pouted like a child. I said again, Tehung, quite play around. He chuckled and leaned his head on my shoulders. I quickly pushed him away and moved to the side. Tehung, you are in my space, heavy, Yongi. You are so cold, but I still like you, he said with a grin. Look, I promise I'll do everything I can to protect your source of happiness, okay? I didn't respond. I just reached for the table, bread on the table and opened the packet. What is okay? I called you in the morning, but you didn't answer. I turned the TV back on the started eating, but I noticed Yongi had suddenly gone quiet. That was strange. I looked at him. His expression had changed. His smile was gone, and something looked off. Yongi, Tehang, what's wrong, Yongi? Nothing. He smiled weakly and nodded away, but I know something was not right. Tehang POV, I was sitting at my desk, busy typing away when my phone buzzed. I stepped for a moment, reached for it, and opened the message and go. Oh. I chuckled softly as I read the text. A small smile appeared on my lip without me realize. I placed the phone down and leaned back on my chair, stretching a little just as I was relaxing. Later, Hobie, I heard your bike is in a repair shop. Need a little Jungkook. It's fine. I can take a taxi home. Don't worry. And also, I'm going to meet someone who will use so. He has an eyebrow giving me knowing low Jungkook. Yeah, I'm sure. I know that smile. Not lightly Hobie. Well, then I see tomorrow. He packs my bag lightly and walk off. I clean the time on my watch, wasting patiently. Soon I heard footsteps behind me. I turned around and there he was. Then he walked towards me. Jungkook, hey, I smiled as he nodded in front of me. Hey, where are you going for dinner? We are. Where are we going for dinner? Jungkook found a new cafe not far here. I thought maybe we could check it out together. Then, so nice. He walked towards his car and I quickly followed. When we reached the cafe, we looked around and found an empty table. I sat down and he took the seat across from me. Hey, this place looked good. Jungkook, yeah, I thought you might like it. I smiled as I looked at the coaching up the menu and I started reading it seriously. I also looked at mine, but before time to time I couldn't help but glance at him. After place had ordered, I looked at him again. He was busy looking around the cafe, scanning the walls and decorations. Then suddenly his eyes met mine. Why are you looking at me like this? I could nothing. It's just that you have panda eyes. I smiled gently. These are because of you. He pointed at his dark under eye fine. Hey, I couldn't sleep because of your silly ghost story at that stupid white ghost in Jungkook. I laughed, putting my mouth. I didn't mean to scare you that much. They glared still. I couldn't sleep. You should feel bad. Just then my phone buzzed again. I looked at him briefly before picking it up. Jungkook, oh yes, that's great. Thank you. I smiled and ended the call. Jungkook, the influencer we reached out to give us really good feedback about our products. That's good to hear. He nodded, his voice softer. Jungkook, it looks like our praise is growing well. It's a good sign. He gave me a small smile. Jungkook, but there is still something I am worried about. From what is it? Jungkook, is in this business world we must be really careful with what we post or sell. Some of our products are not as strong as other companies, and that's why our profit haven't increased much. Nodding slowly, I see. Jungkook, we need to be very thoughtful about our next product launch. They're looking at me seriously as a newcomer. You are really dedicated to the company. Jungkook, I just want to do well. If that's how you feel, then why don't you come work with me one-on-one? His voice was calm, but his eyes held something intense. Jungkook, blinking, are you sure that's okay? Didn't you just say we need to be careful about what product to launch? He leaned forward slightly. Let's make a deal. Jungkook, confused. A deal? Yes, if you don't agree to this. He leaned in even closer, looking with me. I'll remove you as the admission of the page and you will be fired. Jungkook, so asked for them. What? I'm serious. Think carefully. This is your chance. My heart skipped a beat. His eyes were sharp, but they were cool. It was like he was teaching me. Jungkook softly, is this a challenge or something else? They smirked a little both. I stared at him, not knowing if I should laugh, panic, or accept right away. If you don't agree to this, I'll remove you as a admin of the page and you are fired. He looked deep into my eyes, not even blinking. Do we have a deal? Jungkook, he reached his hand out, waiting for me to accept. I smiled a little and needed reaching my hand forward to shake his, but he suddenly pulled his hand back, pointing at me with a serious look. Hey, don't let me down, Jungkook. I won't. I promise. We continue eating quietly for a while, talking now and then about the new project we were planning. His eyes were focusing in for at the first time I saw how passionate he was about the company. After we finished our food, we walked out of the restaurant. I turned to look at him. His arms were folding and he looked like he was thinking about something. Jungkook, are you going somewhere else after this thing? No, why do you ask? Jungkook, I just thought maybe we could go somewhere quiet. If you asking me to follow you somewhere, I'm not going. I checked her softly, not surprised by his reaction. Later we drove to a peaceful place outside the city, and the air was fresh and the light was like stars. I got out of the car and they did the same. He looked around, calm but quiet. He walked towards the railing and looked at the view. I watched him for a moment and walked to stand beside him. Jungkook, you feel better now? He softly, I feel good, peaceful actually. He looked at the again, he came back at me. I don't know why, but I feel so relaxed when you are near me. I feel surprised by his honesty. He kept speaking. Why is that? I feel different with you around. I took a step closer to him, putting my hand in my pocket. Jungkook, different is good, right? He turned away a little. It's dangerous for me. Jungkook, why would it be dangerous? I turned to face him directly. Because that would mean I like you. His voice was quiet, but I heard it clearly. And I don't want to like you. He looked up at me, our eyes met, and suddenly I realized how close we were. My heart started beating faster. Jungkook, why can't you like me? My heart moved without thinking. I gently touched his cheeks. My finger softly his skin. He didn't move away. His eyes just looked into mine. I leaned down slowly without knowing what I was doing. I ringed my phone loudly, clearly straight, and gently pushed my hand away. I quickly stepped back, feeling embarrassed. I took out my phone and sorry, Jungkook, oh yeah, I'll be back soon. I hung up and looked at let's go, it's getting late. He walked to the car without looking back. I stood there for a second and in my hand I thought my head. They calling, are you coming? I nodded and walked over to his car. Later, he stopped at the car in front of my house and I unblocked my seatbelt and we both get out. I walked around to his side. Jungkook, thank you for today. They nodded. Jungkook, text me when you get home safely, okay? He rising away. What should I? He folded his arm and looked at me seriously. Jungkook smiled. Well, I won't force you, just letting you know I care. I turned to walk towards the gate. Jungkook, I stopped and turned back. Looking away, I'll text you when I arrive home. I chuckled softly. Jungkook, alright, I wait for your message. I waved and went inside, closing the gate behind me. I couldn't stop smiling as I walked to the house. Jenny. Jungkook, I looked up and saw my childhood best friend running towards me. Jungkook, Jenny, sitting into my arms and hugged me tightly. Jenny, I missed you, my best friend. Jungkook, laughing, I miss you too. Why did you tell me you are back in Seoul, huh? Because it's a surprise for reasons. He gently placed her hand on my shoulder as we walked away. The Jungkook, are you back in Seoul alone or with you? Jenny smiled softly. I'm back alone. Then she stepped across. Jenny, actually, I'm not really alone. She placed her hand gently on her stomach. My eyes wide and Jungkook, no way, you are pregnant. She nodded. Yes, Jenny, you are going to be an uncle. I smiled so badly, my cheek ran to her and lifted her up, smiling her around. Jungkook, I'm going to be an uncle. She's there happy in my arms. Mom, Jungkook, what's going on, Mom? And someone walked out of the house. I looked at Jenny, who was again. I'm going to have a little me, Mom, get and look at me and put an arm around Jenny, Mom. Oh, my sweet child. She rushed over to Jenny and hugged her gently, went down and picked up Sonia, who was curious. Come on, quickly, Auntie Jenny is going to be mommy. We are love going together. It felt warm, felt like home. Then I walk into the room. I feel the drag as I drop down onto the bed. I let out a deep sigh and kind of carried all the weight of the day. My arms dipped out behind the bed. I just stared at the ceiling. I felt so tired, but my mind was racing, thinking, why does my heart feel like this? Suddenly, everything that happened earlier comes back in like a movie in my head. Then what are you doing to me, Jungkook? I rolled into my stomach, grabbed my phone from the side table of my Instagram app and went to Jungkook. I just stared at it, biting my eye, thinking, don't overthink it, just keep it short and simple. After a moment of thinking, I began typing, thank you for today. I really enjoyed it. Placed my phone down and had my pillow close, hiding my face eating. This is so embarrassing. I just then my phone buzzed my eyes button and I quickly gave it. Jungkook text and Jan too. Thank you for sending text to me. I smiled with the corner of my lips. My heart pressed against and he replied so fast I cleared my throat. The next type of reply you didn't forget to text after arriving. I'm surprised almost immediately. Another message popped up. How could I forget when you asked me so sweetly? I covered my mouth with my hand and laughed. What a cheesy person, but my finger didn't stop from reading the message again and again. It made me feel so warm inside. Next day, I walked into office greeting everyone with a small bow and I smiled. Jungkook, good morning everyone. I walked over to my desk and sat down, still smiled to myself. Don't know why, but I had a good feeling about today. Jungkook, thinking today is going to be a good day. I just know it. Just then, I heard a familiar voice behind me. Probably you are all smart today, huh? I chuckled and looking up at him. Jungkook, I just feel like today is going to be really good, dear Bobby. I can see that glow on your face. He grinned and sat on the edge of my desk. Did something happen yesterday? Before I could answer, a firm voice called out. Hey, Jungkook, I turned my head and saw there standing in his office with a serious look on his face. Jungkook, yes sir. Hey, bring your stuff and come into my office now. Jungkook, alright, I said, quickly standing up to grab my things. Suddenly, Homer reached and grabbed my waist. Hobie whispered, why does he look like he's going to fire you? I'm being surprised by Hobie worried face. Jungkook, I have no idea, but I gotta go. Hobie fighting. He gave me a small pat on my back. Jungkook thanks. I smiled and headed towards the office. I pushed the door open and stepped inside and closed it gently behind me. He stood up from his chair with his arms folding, his expression unbelievable. Jungkook, did I do something wrong? Why did you ask that? He began walking towards me slowly. Jungkook, because the way you called me it sounded like you were going to fire me. They signed deeply. They come with me. Without warning, he grabbed my waist and gently pulled me with him from him as he brought me to the sofa and mentioned me for to sit. I call you and discuss our new product. I sit down carefully as I lean against the table in front of me. Since you are the admin of online page, you all need to upload the information about our new items and of course another thing. My laptop, I look it up and give him a product smile. I'm ready. The whole day I worked with tea in the office. It was just the two of us look away from the rest of the world. We talk about future work and progress, thought exchange idea and sometimes we drifted off topic. Jungkook thinking I thought being alone with him would be awkward, but it's not. He's kind of nice. During lunch we ate together quietly, then continued talking. I felt something changed. He felt more relaxed, more comfortable, like I was getting to know the real thing beyond the whole false image. Later that night, 9:30 p.m., I leaned forward, pointing something out of the screen. Jungkook, I think if we collaborate with her, most of our customers will be happy. They look at the screen and softly. Then we all release a statement tomorrow at 9 a.m. Jungkook, tomorrow, I said softly, cause of God. Yes, why? Jungkook, don't you think it's too early to release a statement? I mean, we have just made the basic plan today. He calmly closed his laptop and looked at me with a rash. Okay, well, I am the boss. I can do anything. I checked shaking my head. Jungkook, you are right. I glanced down at my watch. Jungkook, oh, it's already 9:30 p.m. I turned to him. Jungkook, and then you should go home first. I'll stay and keep working on the final plan. His eyes narrowed slightly. Why should I go home first? How will I know you won't slack off? He walked closer and leaned against the table beside me. Jungkook, then what do you want me to do? How about you work at my place? I blinked completely shocked. Jungkook, what? Usually I don't let just anyone into my house, but seeing how serious you are about this, I'll let you work there just this month. He walked away to grab his bag. I looked down, hiding a smile that crept into my face, thinking he's letting me into his house. Just as he was about to walk out, he stepped down and looked straight at me, saying, hurry up, why are you making the house owner wait? I quickly stood up, letting a little jump right and coming. I began